What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Quick 60. Today I'm going to be going over the NFC East division with you and giving you updates and predictions for that division. So in first place for my division for the NFC East, I actually have the Dallas Cowboys finishing 9-8. So, they're stacked offensively. It's all going to depend on if Dak comes back and how he looks. He's still not practicing fully with the team in full participation, but he says he's going to be ready to go. They have Zeke, they have Amari Cooper, they have Michael Gallup, they have CeeDee Lamb, they have Tyron Smith. So they're stacked offensively. They're going to be able to put up some points. That's all predicated upon Dak being at full strength and full health. I'm a little surprised that they didn't go out and get a corner the first round. They went and got Micah Parsons, which he should be good, but they still have Leighton Vander Esch. They still have a couple linebackers, DeMarcus Lawrence as well. So they have that front seven should be pretty shored up. It's more the back secondary that I'm worried about for the Dallas Cowboys. Because the fact remains that they still have Keon O'Neal that they signed, which I think is a sneaky good addition, as well as, Jalen Smith should be coming back and he should be ready to play at full strength as well. So then you add Micah Parsons. That's a really strong linebacking core for the Dallas Cowboys. And then the Cowboys have Trayvon Diggs at one corner spot. But like I said, they're going to go 9-8. I believe that the Dallas Cowboys are going to win this division strictly because they have the only quarterback in that division that's any good. You look at the other quarterbacks, they have Fitzpatrick, they have Daniel Jones. So even with the missteps of the secondary for the Dallas Cowboys, they're still going to go 9-8, and I have them winning the division just because they have the only quarterback in the NFC East. You look at Daniel Jones, he's still up in the air. Who knows what he's going to be about. They have Jalen Hurst, who knows how he's going to look as well. And you have Ryan Fitzpatrick. So just by process of elimination, the only good quarterback in that division is Dak Prescott. So I think that's going to lead him to a division championship if he is healthy. So I have the Philadelphia Eagles. They're going to go 7-10 this upcoming season. They're not going to have a good enough record to make the playoffs. I think Jalen Hurts and Joe Flacco trying to groom Jalen Hurts isn't going to be enough to make the playoffs. Now, I do like the addition of Devontae Smith and add that with Miles Sanders. I think that they'll be competitive in their games, but I don't think they don't have a deep enough roster to make any pushes for the playoffs. If you're a Philadelphia Eagle fan, one interesting player to watch is Landon Dickerson. He's the center. He also plays swing guard as well, so he's recovering for a torn ACL. I think he'll make a big improvement on the Eagles' offensive line, help Jalen Hurts run the ball, help Miles Sanders run the ball. So depending on his health and how he comes back, if he's 100%, that'll be a big boost for the Eagles' offensive line. And third in the division, I have the Washington football team. They're going to be going 6-11. I have, their defense is actually pretty stout for a football team. Their offense, though, is struggling a little bit. They have Ryan Fitzpatrick at the helm, at quarterback. There's actually a lot of position competition battles going on right now in the offseason for first team for the Washington Redskins. They have Terry McLaurin coming back. He should be a big help. And I think one of the key offseason signings was Curtis Samuel from the Panthers to the Washington football team. And I think that he might have a sneaky impact on the Washington's offense. I keep wanting to say Redskins, but Washington football team's offense. And, Antonio Gibson's at the running back. So I think that their offense is going to be a little lackluster this year compared to their defense. Their defense is really stout. And their defense obviously starts with Chase Young. They have Montez Sweat, Jonathan Allen. They have Payne. They have Kendall Fuller. They have Landon Collins. And I think that the sleeper on the defensive side of the ball for the Washington football team is going to be Jamin Davis, the rookie linebacker. So I think that he's actually going to be a stud. And so if he's a stud, that's going to their defense is easily going to be top 10 defense in the league. So we'll see what happens with their offense if they can catch up. But, I have them going 6-11 this year. So, and lastly, I have the New York Football Giants, and they're going to be going 5-12 this year. I don't believe in Daniel Jones. He hasn't proved enough for me to show that he's a valuable starter in the NFL. There's no timetable still on Saquon's return, so that's really going to hurt. If you don't have a solid quarterback and then your star player on offense, Saquon, you don't know how his health is going to be this year. That's really going to be detrimental going into the season. So they did get Kenny Golladay. That's a great addition for their offense because I don't think Darius Slayton is going to hold his own. They drafted Tony, so, young wide receiver, very electric, so we'll see what happens with him as well. And, they still have Evan Ingram. He struggled a little bit last year, so we'll see if he comes around this year or not. And their defense should improve a little bit, but they're still pretty weak. They have James Bradbury, Blake Martinez. They have Logan Ryan. They picked up Adoree Jackson, so their secondary corner should be good. But I still have them going 5-12. So really the story of the NFC East, like I said, it's one quarterback. It's Dak Prescott. If he's back to full health, I expect the Cowboys to win the division. If an injury occurs with Dak or Dak isn't able to be 100%, then the whole division kind of opens up for everybody else. So stay tuned for AFC West information on my next video. So until next time, this is a Quick 60. Peace.